how to find affordable and good flight controllers for FPV. So, you're out there looking for a new flight controller, maybe. You've seen a bunch of reviews, you want something that's both affordable and good, but honestly, how good can an affordable flight controller be? My name is Frank, and in this video, I'm going to share my own experience with it. Over the last few years, I've built quite a few quads, and I've posted videos about them here on my channel. Back in October, I built a 5-inch quad where I used a flight controller that definitely fits well into the affordable category. But before I dive into what I think about the flight controller I've been testing, let's first break down what actually matters when you're looking for a flight controller. Let's be honest, the first thing we all look at is the price. These days, everything has gotten more expensive and price really matters. The flight controller I'm talking about in this video currently costs just $26 US, which honestly is very affordable considering the features. I'll get more into that in a bit. When it comes to UARTs, you want as many as possible, or at least enough to cover everything you plan to run. On a typical 5-inch build, I'd say no fewer than 3, or maybe 4. Ideally, you want a DJI port, which counts as one for your receiver, and maybe one for GPS. And it's always nice to have at least one spare, so realistically, it should have 4 UARTs. On top of that, it should also have buzzer and lead pads, if you're into that. Durability? Durability is also a pretty important factor. People will say things like this.
Too cheap to last.
It's not quality.
You have to buy the same brand as everyone else.
Well, you don't have to shout. Sometimes you actually have to test a product to find out if it really is good value for money. That's why I've been testing this flight controller since October to make sure I could actually recommend it, and so far I've had 0 issues. The F7 processor runs an 8 kHz gyro frequency and an 8 kHz PID loop without any issues at all. So those are the 3 main things I look for first when I'm...
But show us the product already, like get to the point.
Alright, listen to the viewer. Let's take a look. By the way, viewer, while I'm unboxing this, you could click that subscribe button. It would really make me happy. So here it is. It's an F7 flight controller with a 30x30 mounting pattern, and it features an STM32F7 processor. It supports 3 to 6S batteries, has 16 megabytes of built-in storage for black box, weighs 7.2 grams, and comes with a DJI plug for digital video systems. It has a total of 5 UARTs, buzzer and lead pads, and support for a magnetometer. So all in all, it checks all the boxes. The only thing it doesn't have is an analog OSD chip. So if you're running analog, you'll need to get the dedicated version for that. By the way, I almost forgot. You're probably wondering where you can buy this flight controller. The name of this flight controller is the MEPS SZF7HD, and you can find it on the MEPS webshop, and like any good YouTuber, I'll leave links to this and other products I recommend down in the video description. I also recommend checking out their Vine voice program, where you can win some really cool FPV products. Thanks for watching. Feel free to ask me anything in the comments if there's something you're wondering about. Take care.
Who the hell is this girl?